Showing off my tattoos again. I love them. A lot of people might not like them, but I fucking love them. Anyway, this is a new story I wrote called "Facebook is Bad for My Mental Health." Here with my dog. He's trying to sleep, and I'm down bugging him with these fucking stories. Anyway, here it goes. Facebook is bad for my mental health, and it damn sure is. When friends came around, for years my dad helped me keep up my front just by remaining quiet. If they crossed paths, if they ever asked him anything about me, my old man would be glad to throw in a lot more than 2 cents. These days he doesn't pull any punches. Anytime someone comes by, my dad pulls them aside. Even potential girlfriends, he'd ask them, "Are you sure you know what you're doing? Don't let him fool you," he'd tell them. "Sean isn't a nice person." All my boys could see this on their own. They respected my dad for being real. They would sit with him and have a lot of real talks. Deep conversations about working on cars and going fishing. My dad could tell you a lot of different things, a farmer, a mechanic, and a pretty decent carpenter. He didn't like the idea of me being a writer. I didn't like the idea of him having ideas about my life, even if he did call me son, because as far as my dreams, he said I'd never shine. Sorry, I've got a thing for wordplay. What he would actually say is, "Your writing isn't worth a fuck, famous book writer." My heart and spirit is in my endless pages, and he set those pages on fire. Yeah, my heart was burning, no matter how gay that shit sounds. He messed up a lot of friendships and relationships for me. What's sad is I don't give a fuck about those friendships. I just want my old man and me to have a better father-son relationship. Yeah, no matter how gay no matter how gay that shit sounds. The old man blew my cover, telling a young lady I was feeling that my personality depended on which face I decided to put on when I woke up. If I ever decided to go to sleep, he said. She pretended that it didn't matter. No, she didn't believe that about me. Well, she stayed the night. And even gave me some pussy. But I never seen the bitch again after that. Before my dad in the Two-Face story, this hottie was telling me she'd never had a guy make her feel so special. It wasn't fake, because I wore the same face all the time with her. No, I'm lying. See, Marissa was a little shy. Sure, her jeans were too tight and her makeup was sexy, but she wasn't the sex vixen her appearance would lead you to believe. This blonde barely lost her virginity the first 3 times she had sex. I seen why when I eased it in. Tight, I was pleased with this sin, not knowing that I'd never feel it again. When we were just talking on the phone, Marissa told me that since the first three times she'd only been fingered. She wanted to take it slow, not rush into things, so I played that game, told Marissa, "Baby, you're worth waiting for." Hanging up, I'd call friends and say, "I've got her right where I want her, this whore." See, to her face, I was that sweet, caring guy. Behind her back, my blade was sharp as I talked a whole lot of shit Marissa would have swore I'd never say. I loved that bitch, and I had her fooled. Then it turned out that I was the one fooled. My dad didn't change her opinion of me. A Facebook chat with one of my exes the night before it all went down is what ruined everything. This ex told Marissa how I made women feel good about themselves, only to tear that feeling down the first time they didn't let me have my way. My way was fucking on and off all day, till my dick absolutely refused to stand for this behavior any longer. Yeah, it had a heart, and I still had fingers and my tongue, poking and tasting, choking while I'm blazing. Remember, I like wordplay. Marissa was forewarned to my schemes, and it hurt bad when she never came back around. She never came back around until word went around that she gained a lot of weight and got herpes. Guess where I heard that first? Hit you in the face with a book the size of a dictionary. Ask Marissa. A dick this size is scary. See, she was forewarned and she could have called off seeing me the next day. True, she wasn't ready for the mind games, but Marissa had to fuck me just to see what all the fuss was about. After I heard my dick wouldn't stand for one night with any of the drunk, vulnerable chicks I brought back to the camper behind my parents' house. If I kept my own place and been a real man, I would have never had to worry about my dad throwing his 2 cents in. Those one night stands stopped happening around the time my hair started turning gray and falling out. Desperate, I too had a Facebook account. Can you imagine having me on your friends list? Since this is back and forth, it's back to my dad for a moment. I was so obsessed with being a battle rapper to the point that I used that shit in arguments with him. It was stupid because he don't even know who Pac is. I'm the least favorite of my pop's 3 kids. And that's sad because I'm the only son. Back to Bookface, you can read their expressions. Where I went wrong was friending people that actually knew me. There was no way I could put on my front. See, I tried to keep everything cool. Then it came up that certain people said I posted ignorant shit. My videos of raps and stories, no one watched them. That was fine, but then they started taking indirect shots with their posts of quotes. Which mean they all talked about what a dumbass I am behind my back. To all of you out there hanging online, posting your smart ass quotes, I wish my fist could crash through your screens and punch you in the throat. No, really, I wish my fist was gripping the handle of a sharp knife. See how Facebook is bad for my mental health? Yeah, sure, I'm scraping bowls with paper clips and safety pins, but the addiction I want to beat is logging in. Yeah, all your lives turned out great. Their constant celebration made public made me sick. 'Cause my life turned out like shit. See how far I've fallen, keeping up with all of you? When we were all together, I thought we were tight. All of you are still tight with each other, but somehow this lonely spider lost his place on the web. I don't care, it made my venom more toxic. Now I'm back to man. Just remember I can be anything. Maybe my forsaken soul is inside your cat, or maybe your dog. When you're driving your fancy cars and drive past crows feeding on roadkill, I'm that one crow that lifts his head from the rotten corpse to watch you pass by. I'm the snake curled up waiting for you, but you don't know where I am or when I'll strike. I was one of those fucking ants that got into your kid's birthday cake. The layers were great, but the icing on the cake was way too rich. But I guess that's how these well-off people like it. Rich. They don't remember when we had nothing, when life was a bitch. Nowadays, that bitch is having an eternal period. Why does it have to be my life? Oh, it's my fault, I know. All you finger pointers can't tell me shit. You should take that pointer finger, dig in your ass, and then pick your nose. There are some people who are actually cool with me on Facebook. These are people who society rejects just like me. We're all weak in this great world. And what do? I make fun of them, trying to make myself fit in with the upper class in crowd. Yeah, I make them laugh, but secretly they're laughing at who's telling it more than the joke itself. Laugh, motherfuckers. Ha 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 ha. Laugh. 'Cause I'm laughing too. See how Facebook is bad for my mental health? Punching people through their screens, thinking I can become animals. The next one is gonna really piss you off and make you laugh, thinking to yourself, what a dumbass. Either way, it doesn't matter. I know what you'll do because I can read your minds. Yes, I read your minds, and all your stories are fucking lame. Your thoughts should never come out of your mouths. All your stories consist of what restaurants you're going to and what you're gonna wear. I'm starving right now as I write this. Oh, they'll laugh about that more than anything in this story. Ha 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 ha. They'll say Sean doesn't even have anything to eat. My food stamps haven't came yet. Believe it or not, Marissa actually sent me a friend request when I commented on her status. Secret haters came out the woodworks. It didn't matter because she was finally ready for another dose of this medicine. Even better was the fact that I lied about her having herpes and gaining weight. Marissa still had that banging body to go with that pretty face. The STD she had was chlamydia, and antibiotics cleared that right up. We talked continuously on Facebook. People who were supposed to be my friends warned her again that she was making a mistake. Believe it or not, she cheered me up. Made me think everything was going to be alright. Marissa posted positive quotes about God. I posted evil visual art pieces with demons ripping humans limb from limb. Oh, they said, Marissa, he's going to bring you down with his negative energy. I wrote real life love stories about her. Marissa told them, you don't know Sean like I do. She said, he's not as bad as everyone thinks. He's really sweet, goofy, and funny, she said. After this, I knew I had this whore right where I wanted her again. Then another old friend popped up on Facebook. He had a good job, his own place, and a car. Marissa talked to him a couple of times, and then she just stopped talking to me altogether. All my friends were ecstatic, knowing I got tossed aside. They even posted comments saying he looks way better than Sean when Marissa posted pics of her beach trip with this guy. Listening to Daughtry's Gone, I pictured me at the beach with her, the waves running underneath our feet as we walked hand in hand. I write love stories now because I can't find that feeling in life. I'm still on Facebook talking my true friends out of committing suicide, thinking I wish I had the balls to end it all. I'm disturbed, but some people say I'm the only person they can talk to. God be with them, because while I'm being so nice and encouraging, I'm telling someone else to hold on. I'm playing shrink, trying to keep this chick from killing herself. All she had to do was come and get some of this dick. And to all of you out there who hate me, I'm a glutton for punishment. So that sarcastic, smart-ass shit, keep posting it, and I'll like it. Thank you, Robert Reagan, reading Facebook is bad for my mental health.